if someone was putting out information about me that sullied my reputation, made it harder for me to maybe get another job, I'd be livid about it. So the question is, who do you think was doing it with the Mets, and what would be the purpose behind them taking the shot to you that you've obviously come out and proven to be inaccurate?
I have absolutely no idea. I thought it was a bunch of bull. And, that's the main reason that I came out. I left on my own will, so I just didn't see no future. But when people try to throw shots at somebody, it's, whoever it was, they lied about it. So, it's what it is. I just wanted the information out there that everybody knew that I wasn't defiant or whatever they tried to say in that one article. I did everything these people asked me to do.
So, yeah, but I know, but the thing, like I was saying yesterday, Craig, I said I don't know if any of this is accurate. I don't know if a writer basically made this up or somebody within the organization. Now, it sounded the way it was written that it came from somebody within the organization, and then of course, I think if I were you, I would probably do the same thing. I'd be livid if in fact I read something that I felt was completely inaccurate. And I guess that's really all you're trying to say is that whatever was written was inaccurate.
What people write and what people read, 90% of the people believe everything that's in the news.
Right.
And I just wanted it out there that, hey, that's not true. What I did with Conforto was help this kid. What I did with Nimmo was everything they asked me to do with this kid. So, I was following whatever the rules that were given to me with these two individuals.
Well, I'm not objective about it because I'm a huge fan of yours, and I think you're a great manager, and I'd love to see you manage in the big leagues. So maybe my opinion's jaded by it, but I'm trying to figure out. There's obviously some disconnect between the New York Mets, not minor leagues, of course, because they did hire you, and you, whether it's Jeff Wilpon, Fred Wilpon, Sandy Alderson, they were reluctant to bring you here, and I can't figure out why. Have you ever come down to what their reluctance was to have you be a part of the coaching staff up here?
You know what, Craig? I don't know. I know in 2012 when Chip Hale left, I was asked to coach third base. And 5 or 6 days later, I was back home, and that changed. And why it changed and who changed it, I have no idea still. And then to get passed up this last year to be Terry's bench coach was a sign to me that, I think my time's coming to an end. And,
sure.
I was trying to fulfill my contract that I had signed, which I did. And, for me, it just felt like it's time to move on. I mean, there's so many different things that I could talk about that I don't want to throw, other people under the bus. And I'm not going to talk about some of those things. But this is some of the things that I've seen happen in the minor league side of this.
Mm-hmm.
It was just people say the grass isn't greener on the other side. Well, I was with 2 other organizations before I came back to the Mets, and they were pretty damn good.